Hey guys, it's Naren's8 from the Hammer Bros, and I'm bringing you Game 2 from the Sylvania GT. You know my list, and my deployment's fairly straightforward. I'll get onto his deployment. He's got a skink cloud on the left, cowboy, skink cloud, some skinks behind them, ancient stag, uh, engine of the gods, an ethereal slan. He knows the lore of light, I believe. Uh, and then there's a unit of Saurus with hand weapons and shields, a unit of Saurus with spears, Tato Echo, and a unit of skinks, another cowboy, and some more skinks in the woods. This is after his vanguard. You can see he vanguarded up his cowboy and his ancient stag. He wins first turn, so on we go. He moves up like this, trying to get in the way of the Doom Wheel. However, he's left me open for a pretty good shot at his ancient stag right there. That's all of his movement. Look on the other side of the board. Not much has changed. We're just going to have a little shooting match there in which neither of us can really hit because I've activated the Storm Banner. So my gutter runners are pretty safe. We'll go on to my turn here, and I'm going to random movement the Doom Wheel within 1 inch of that ancient stag. I needed a 13 to hit, and I got a 12. My magic phase is fairly inconsequential. I don't manage to get anything off as much as I may try. I attempt to move up, but it just doesn't happen. During the shooting phase, however, I am going to pop that stag quite easily. I get like strength 8 or something like that, and then I believe I kill a skink. You can see if I've moved up as follows. I'm going to shoot one of my warp lightnings into it and take off the back rank, and then I'm going to shoot my doom rocket into it and pull off a couple more. On the right hand side here, I've charged the skinks. However, I only kill a couple of them. They kill a couple of me, and we push. I move my hell pit so that if he wants, he can charge me with the lone Saurus, but I'm not too worried about it. I think I'm going to, as he moves up, I'm going to then shoot back to the left there to get into the flank of those Saurus. So that's exactly what happens. During his turn, he's going to charge with his Ancient Stag, or with his Engine of the Gods and his Saurus that are remaining. I'm not too worried. I've got some big nasty Potion of Strength. I'm a big nasty warlord, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to wipe out some of these stags, or some of these Saurus. During the magic phase, he attempts to get off. He has a really weak phase, and I outroll him on all of his spells. He still tries to fire a bunch of poison shots at the Doom Wheel, but the Storm Banner's still going strong, so nothing happens there. On my turn, I'm going to move my Doom Wheel into his skinks there. I'm going to move my slaves up more because I don't really need to get the flank of the stag here. I move my slaves up to intercept his unit of Saurus with hand weapons there, and I run my hell pit into the side of his cowboy there. During this phase, I'm also going to attempt to 13th his Slan, and that doesn't work, unfortunately. So we go to the next spell here, and during the shooting phase now, I'm going to throw my Warp Lightning at his Slan and catch him. He's going to fail his 4-up Lookout Sir and his 4-up ward, and I'm going to deal 5 or 6 wounds to him and take him out. So that was pretty lucky. After combat, I get rid of the rest of the Saurus, but the Stegodon sticks around. The Hell Pit doesn't manage to kill the hero there. I did something like 6 or 7 strength 6 wounds to him, and he made all of his 4-up armor saves, so he turns and faces me. During his turn, he's going to charge my slaves. So that's exactly what I want. As you can see there, I'm still fighting the Stegodon in the bottom. This is after combat, and you can see my Hell Pit has dropped the hero, so I'm going to move in. My Gutter Runners won that combat up there with the Skinks, so it's pretty non-consequential. At this point, he also casts Comet with Teto Echo and throws that on top of my Storm Vermin. I'm not too worried about it because what am I going to do at this point? I'm racking up points, so that's, the best you can hope for. The Doom Wheel's still running around, just smashing into Skink Clouds. Not much else for him to do. Teto Echo at this point miscasts. He gets off something like I think he miscasts when he casts Comet, and this is the special Vortex scenario. So it's turn 3, so he takes 3 miscasts and he drops 3 Strength 6 templates on himself and kills himself. So a shame. After combat, my Lord, having popped his Potion of Strength, dispatches the Saurus. So I the Stegodon. So I reform like so. What's going to happen is my Hell Pit's going to run into the flank there, and it's pretty much all over but the crying on that side. The Doom Wheel is going to just reform and get ready to smash on something his next turn. It is also at this point that he had a cowboy running around on my bottom lines. He's going to run into the rear of my bunker here. That's a little worrisome. I mean, I'm going to be steadfast 10, but you never want to put yourself in a scenario where you're going to have to roll 10 multiple times with the game on the line essentially. Because if that unit breaks, he's going to get my Gracie or my BSB. So I just keep feeding him, my unit champ, an engineer, just because I don't want him to go nuts and start breaking my my unit down. So that's that. My magic is pretty, non-effective because everything's in combat. I mean, I'm shooting like a Warp Lightning here, there, but nothing too big. After combat, I'm smashing down that Saurus unit a little bit more. I'm going to get into the flank here. Yep, that Saurus unit is going to break after this combat, so that leaves me pretty much with total board domination here. My Slave Bunker just continues to stick it out on the Leadership 10. I position myself so that I'm going to get a charge in on this Cowboy, try and break him via combat res. So I rear charge him. I challenge with the champion in that unit. He gets 1 wound. I get something like 4 or 5 combat res from my ranks, my rear, and my BSB. He breaks, and I run him down with both units. So this is a 27 or 28 point win for the Skaven. I'll have Game 3 up here within the next couple days. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and have a good one.